Hey everybody, it's Will here, and this is Will and Elise, and today I'm going to be showing you different 3D pictures from my vacation to Washington, D.C. and King's Dominion. So when we were there, we went to King's Dominion first, and this is one picture of the Eiffel Tower up close in 3D, and I know it may look a little weird to you guys, and I don't know why, that's just my camera freak, stops working every once in a while, and I'm going to be doing this in random order because the pictures are just in random order when I put them on the computer, and I don't know why. But anyway, let's do this one. This is from the Air and Space Museum, and this is one of the planes they had there. And I thought it was okay, but I have a lot of different pictures. And this one is kind of assessed right behind it. As you can see in the little picture down here, this was the only camera that got video of the first plane hitting the tower in 9/11, and it was like really sad to see that. So let's see what else I have. I have a lot of pictures of the Eiffel Tower. Like this is one under the leg. And if you've ever been to King's Dominion, you know they have a really big Eiffel Tower replica. And the weird thing is it's only 1/3 scale, so the real one is 3 times that size. And that's pretty huge. So this is a model of a jet engine at the Air and Space Museum. I think I have more from the Air and Space than anywhere else. So, and this was the drop tower, and that's I don't know how the picture looks to you. I guess it looks okay, and this was another statue they had at the Air and Space Museum. It's kind of a model of a pilot bringing food, but that's pretty obvious. What else do they have? Oh yeah, they had this of Lincoln's head. I don't know what you call it, but it's where they put something on his face and it hardened and they took it off, and it was kind of like, I guess, a brass model of his face, but I don't really know what you call it. So this was at Iwo Jima. You know that famous statue, and I'm right there, and that's the whole thing, so that's showing you how big it is, and you can see a finger right there. I don't know whose it is. This was just some random door I took. It says Post Office Department on it, but whatever. And this is another picture of Iwo Jima sideways to fit the whole thing, because that thing is huge. Like, of all the pictures I've seen, it looks, it's twice as big as it looks in all the pictures you've seen of it, so you really have to go there yourself to see how big that thing is. And this is another picture of the Eiffel Tower with random people over here. This is a picture of a plane. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh yeah, this is just a walkway, but I think it's cool because it's in 3D, obviously, but it's just a statue. I mean, there were a lot of statues there. This is at least looking at one of the statues. Or one of the 2 statues, really, but you know what I mean. So this was, of course, we saw the Washington Monument a lot, and I got so many angles of the Washington Monument. Like, every 5 seconds I was stopping to take another picture of the Washington Monument. Here's another one right here. Yep, and then so there was a graveyard here, and I think I have a 3D picture of that somewhere. I don't know, but this is the new African American building the new museum that they are putting up, and you can see that they still have fences, so they're not really done with it yet, but I think they're just working on the exhibits and the walls inside, but they have the outside completely done. So, this is just a picture of one of the engines they have, which is the model of a plane engine. I don't know what kind of plane it is or what the age is, but it's just a plane engine. So this was a model of kind of like in between the Wright brothers and modern planes, because you see it's got that, like modern planes, but it has the wings of the Wright brothers plane. But anyway, what else do they have? Another 2D picture of the new African American Museum, which looks pretty cool when it's finished. Or, I'd want to see it when it is finished. Another picture of some planes. Let's do something else besides the Air and Space Museum. One of the few 3D... What am I saying? I have a lot of 3D pictures of the Eiffel Tower. I don't know why I'm saying all this stuff. But anyway, here's one of the oldest trains. I got a picture of it right there. And I don't know if 3D looks good to you guys. I don't have any glasses on. And that's changing of the guards. That's Riser walking up and he's inspecting the gun. You can kind of see it right up here. So what else do I have? Just close-up plane in 3D. And yeah, some of the 3D pictures look really bad and some look really good. Here's another one. This was at the American History Museum, and they brought a famous colonial house inside the museum. Like, I think what they did is they took it apart as much as they could while still making it look good, and they used a crane to pick it up and then just place it in there. So, I'm just saying how they got it in there, because that's really cool how they actually got the original house in there. And, oh yeah, this was really good for the kind of looking back into it. This was at least looking at a bunch of model planes, kind of like evolution of planes. What else do I have? And, oh yeah, this was at a restaurant we ate, the I think it was Hard Rock Cafe. And the interesting thing is this this restaurant has a backstory. I was not only is it connected to Ford's Theater, but when I went into Washington D.C. for my first time, we ate at the exact restaurant for the first. It was the first place we ever ate in Washington D.C. So I thought it'd be cool to go back there 3 years later. So I know I have so many of the air and space. I think this was the only day where my camera was charged the full day. And let's just move on. And this is a statue of George Washington from the American History Museum. And me and my family were talking about that statue and saying George Washington was probably not that ripped. But, yeah, we just kind of noticed that when we were there. Like, they take a lot of pictures of people and make them look way better than they really were. So, yeah, that was just another plane and Air and Space Museum. Oh yeah, this was the line of Ford's Theater, and there's a famous sign right there for Ford's Theater. And it's just a bunch of random people that were in line behind us. And now I have the area across the street, whatever you call it. I have a lot of good pictures of that. Oh yeah, this was underground at Ford's Theater, and this was the statue of Lincoln, and he was huge. Like, Lincoln was a lot taller than me. Like, he was even taller than my dad. So then, that's why a lot of people say he was a tall president, because he was really tall. This was the entrance to a jet exhibit there, at the Air and Space, obviously. Oh gosh, oh yeah, this one isn't 3D, but it's a really nice close up of the Capitol. And look at how that guy is like raising his hands, like hello. Oh yeah, this was in the Capitol building, actually, right under the rotunda, and I don't know if you've seen any pictures of the rotunda. I mean, yeah, of the rotunda lately, the Capitol building, but it is under serious renovations after the earthquake. They're fixing it and they're renovating it at the same time. So you can't go in the rotunda for a long time. They said 2017 is when it's going to be done, so we got a while before we can go in there. But anyway. Oh, this is the seat right there. The seat, I think it was. But anyway, that's the seat that Abe Lincoln was sitting at when he was shot. That is the original chair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the original chair right there, and that's Ford's Theater. So that was really cool to see the place where Lincoln was shot. Well, not really cool, but you know what I mean. There's a chandelier under the rotunda with statues. There were statues everywhere, and I only recognized like 3 of them. There's a really nice statue of Abe Lincoln. There was a lot of statues of Abe Lincoln everywhere. Oh, this is a nice black and white. Like 3D always looks good in black and white. I don't know why, but I found that out after a while. And this another engine. Oh yeah, this was at Ford's Theater again. Like the stage was right back here. Like if I were to turn the camera around, you'd be looking at the entrance to the stage, and this is on the 2nd floor. And so there was about 4 floors. There was the basement. There was the main floor, there was the 2nd floor, and there was the 3rd floor. So 4 different stories. And this was in the Capitol building again, a few floors under the rotunda. And here's across the street from Ford's Theater. And I thought that one was pretty good. Just look at another plane, a few more plane pictures. Go ahead. I have no idea what that is, but it looked really weird. Oh gosh. I have some more pictures of across the street. There's another one, and again, for some reason, 3D looks so much better in black and white. Yeah, this one was, if you were to turn around, you'd be seeing the across the street from the Ford's Theater. I don't know what that building is called, but it's where Lincoln actually died, not where he was shot. So this was a tree that was right at the door to the entrance, and there's a little stairway, as you can see. So, oh yeah, there's a random picture. This guy was looking up at the building, because it was, for a building that old, it was actually pretty tall. It was like 5 stories, I think it was. I don't remember. But yeah, that's just a random guy, and a picture of the street, and Ford's Theater would be right over here. Oh gosh, there's another statue, or a bust, I think it's called. Yeah, I think they're called bust. And just one more statue, and there's Honest Abe souvenirs, and I got a couple things from that shop while we were there. And there's another picture of a plane. Oh wait, that's in 2D. Where's the 3D version? I don't know, but this is Elise and Mom at the Air and Space Museum across this bridge. And there's just some random girl. Picture of me. Super up close and in 3D. And this was inside, let's see, I have a picture of the actual bed where Lincoln died somewhere, and it was the original bed. Like, they had a lot of replicas of stuff somewhere, but pretty sure that one that had original, this was the building inside. Oh, getting a phone call right now. Okay, I'll listen to that later. And they had this huge stack of books there, across the street from Ford's Theater. Like, it's, of course they have many more books for Petey, but every one of these is a book written about Lincoln, and it's not like some metal pole inside holding them up. It's just a big stack of books that they super glued together so it would stay. But it goes, like, it's 4 or 5 stories tall. It's really, really big. Like, you can't even see the bottom. Here you can see, there's a 3D picture. Here you actually can't see the bottom, and this was from the 3rd floor that I took this picture. And, oh gosh. So, I think that's it for this video. One more picture. Air and Space Museum, obviously, and this is a model, and I think that's it. No, I don't know what kind of ship that is, but those stars and symbols on the wings mean something. Like, you know, the red dot is Japanese, but... Okay, so that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and this was my 100th video, so... Yeah, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.